Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is Sunday, January 26th, 2025. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So, I was like picking up, right? Just organizing a little here and there, and my Bible was closed, so I opened it, and I opened it on a very interesting passage, and I believe that's what today's reading is going to be about. It's a very short passage. You know, let me actually get it. Hold on. It's actually one of the best books in the Bibles, from my personal opinion. Proverbs. Okay, so Proverbs chapter 26, verse 1 through 2. Very short. Oh, you know what? I actually have some of Proverbs 26 in my deck that I actually made. I have a lot of Proverbs in there. But the one that I noticed immediately was Proverbs chapter 26, verse 1 and 2. As snow in summer and rain in harvest, which is like things that just are. Hold on, I'll get back to that. As snow in summer and rain in harvest, so honor is not fitting for a fool. Okay? The next one is, like a flitting sparrow, like a flying swallow, so a curse without cause shall not alight. So, things that just are will be, and things that don't make sense, it's like, if it's not meant to be, like, what really caught my eye was, so a curse without cause shall not alight. It's basically like, I feel like for this reading, what really is going on is that somebody tried to curse you, but there was no means for it. Like, there was no reason for it. There was no validity to it. Like, somebody was trying to curse you or bring you down or ruin you or cause destruction. And the universe is like, for what though? Like, what, like, you know, like, what's the point? I feel like there was really no real reason behind this. And what was the other line it said? So honor is not fitting for a fool. So whoever this person is, what they did, it didn't make sense. Right? And I feel like this is somebody who, they do things that it doesn't make sense, and they're trying to justify it. But it's, what I was trying to say, like, something that is, like, it just is. Like, you are the way you are, or things are the way they are for you. It just is. It just is, right? Because for some reason, that's your justice, right? It's just us. So it's just your justice for things to be are the way they are for you. And some idiot thought that they could take it upon themselves to, oh, well, I'm going to do this. And the universe is like, okay, you know, you're entitled to your feelings and opinions, but is there a logical reason as to why you're doing X, Y, Z? You can feel however you want to feel, you can think whatever you want to think, but if you're going to put actions behind those things, there needs to be a logical reason, like, that makes sense. And somebody was trying to put a curse on you, or curse your life, or your lineage, or your family, your relationships, your future, your destiny, your purpose, just because. Just because. And the universe was like, just because is not enough. Just because, that's not, no. Just because you want to do this, no. Right? Like, sometimes, like, you want to go to the store just because you want to go to the store. You can do that, that's fine, right? But to try and bring down an entire collective, an entire person, an entire relationship, an entire purpose just because, that's when God's like, that is absolutely bonkers, no way. And I do feel like somebody tried to curse you just because. Just because. Just because. This is also somebody who, they're being told about their ways and they don't want to hear it. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. That's literally the next line after. I mean, rephrased a little. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, lest you also be like him. Yeah, what version is this? New King James Version, that's why. But there is another version, it's the same thing, but it's revised, and it says, do not, which is the one I have in here, actually, do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he... Huh? Yes, my love? What's happening? For he will despise the wisdom of your words. So somebody could be telling this person, like, what you're doing makes no sense, there's no reason for this, and them being the idiot, the fool, they don't care. And this is somebody that they're not heeding wisdom or words or the warnings, or they didn't, and they just did whatever they did anyways. This is somebody who feels like they know everything. Hold on one second. Right, this is somebody who, like, they not only do, there's something about an arrogance to them. So not only do they feel like they know it all, they feel like cursing you is justified. But the universe is like, you want to, it's okay. So it's like, the universe is like, you are requesting for the universe to comply in this cursing. Okay? And the karmic is like, yes. The universe is like, okay. And what is it that you have to bring up to the table to justify said cursing? And this person, they're just like, well, I don't really have anything. I just want to do it. And the universe is like, you want to curse them just because? And this karmic is like, well, yeah. And the universe is like, shuts their book. Next. Absolutely not. You have been rejected. I just saw 737. So, and it hasn't been without trial and error. This person has been trying and trying and trying and trying. Right? And I do feel like this is somebody who, because I see it all the time in like these, hold on. Alright. I see it all the time in like these, like these witch groups on the internet, and how they're always talking about how, like, they want to speed up karma and take karma into their own hands and blah, 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 right? But, so I feel like this is somebody who was doing that, right? They felt like, if the universe wasn't going to comply with them and help them put a curse on you, they were going to take karma into their own hands, right? Take karma into their own hands, which is a joke. And this is idiocracy, because this person literally went out their way to do things to you, and make things difficult for you. And they were warned, this is not your place. You have no business declaring karma on someone else or speeding up someone else's karma. This is, you have no business doing this. But they kept doing it. What else? What does this say? Oh, this person's going through it right now. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the fool's back. Somebody tried to, I'm also getting, there was another person, I'm going to tell you the other line in a second. There was somebody else who tried to talk to you, or tried to be like, oh, you should talk to them again, or you should befriend them again, or you should reach out to them. Somebody tried to get you to reach out to the person who was deliberately attacking you and trying to bring karma against you. That person is also receiving karma, because it was like they were trying to bring you closer to the person that's trying to, like, attack you, or was attacking you. So it's kind of like This is somebody who you have not been around for a while. All right, you have not associated, spoken, interacted, whatever, right? And so I feel like for a lot of you at this point it's like known, but there was somebody that was trying to, like, I don't want to say like stir the pot, but they were trying to like be the mediator, I guess. You know how like in school there was like that mediator, if like there were two girls beefing, there was like a third person to like be the mediator to like, well, let's hash this out, let's talk about it, blah blah blah, right? I feel like somebody like was trying to be the mediator, but there was something phony about it. That person was sent to you by the person that was attacking you. They're getting karma too, right? In the Bible it says, he who sends a message by the hand of a fool, which is a person that was attacking you, trying to bring karma to you, just because, cuts off his own feet and drinks violence. So now this person can't go anywhere either. They're stuck wherever they are. They cut off their own feet and drinks violence. I'm telling you, because what they were doing, they weren't being a mediator or doing this out of like, you know, let me talk to him and see what he says. Let me talk to her and see what she says. No. They weren't doing it like to be a genuine, kind person. They were doing it to stir the pot. They were being fake about it. Like they gained more by having you in the front lines of being attacked than not being able to. Because a lot of it too, whoever was trying to bring you closer to like your attacker or whatever, right? Your spiritual attacker, I should say. They also enjoyed watching you be like delayed and derailed and stuck and stagnant. They enjoyed that as well. So they were like, well, let me talk to them and see if I can get them to come closer to you, because I too enjoy watching them being stuck and stagnant, right? But there was something, like I said, if you had someone reach out to you like, oh, maybe you should talk to so and so, or maybe you should reach out to blah, 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 it's because they too enjoy that. They too want to see, but they're not going to do it, right? But they're going to see what they can do, like, without actually being involved. You see? But that person, they cut off their own feet too. Like this is somebody who they love the drama. They won't. It's not as open, but they too enjoy the drama. But they cut themselves off. Like they cut their feet off. Like they stopped themselves because they wanted to be fake as hell too. Okay, so that's that. That's what you get. And I also feel like they like got themselves like, oh, let me do it. It's something like that. I'll do it. Like they offered themselves up, or like like it literally had nothing to do with them, but because they wanted to be involved in like the drama, or like a front row seat 1313, like they too wanted to, like, because they like the drama. They secretly like to see chaos and violence, right? Because they drink that shit. The Bible literally says drinks violence. This is somebody else who, like, well, they're not going anywhere either. This person was an idiot. I'm talking about person A. Person B is the one that tried to be like, well, have you spoken to, maybe you should reach out to, have you ever thought about maybe, that's person B. Person A is the one that just because they wanted to, because they felt like it was justice, like it was well deserved for you, and because they weren't seeing anything happening to you, right? Because the universe is like, well, what is it that's supposed to be happening to them? What curse? It just doesn't make sense. So no, we're not approving this, right? Like they don't even have a ritual. Yeah, somebody's doing something by candlelight, or they were doing something by candlelight, or this is something that they've been doing over and over and over and over again, right? And if they weren't trying to get this curse off the ground, they were like trying to do things themselves, right? Like if they were trying to do death spells and they weren't working, they would like hire hitmans or go out of their way to like poison you or do weird things like, oh, I'm gonna put this banana peel here so then they can trip, and then I can tell people, see, that's karma. 1441. They were literally doing these things, and it's like the universe is like, that's not us. That's that karma. That's not us. Sorry, My phone. Anyways. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Silence. Reverse. I keep getting, alright, I'm getting like two things. One thing is a yapper. There's someone that's talking a lot. They're like a nervous yapper. There's like a nervous yapper around you. Or this person that was, which person is it? I can't tell if it's person A or person B, but they're a nervous yapper. When they get nervous and like anxious, they start talking, and a lot of it is because they start feeling insecure with like quietness, with dead air. Like if there's like a group of people and it gets quiet, this person, they will start getting like, I listen. This is what I'm getting. This person, this is why it's very don't. If this person is around a group of people and it's quiet, this person, they'll start getting anxious. Like their anxiety will start going up. So they'll be the first one to start talking, right? To fill the air. Because if they don't do that, they will start getting inside of their head and they'll be like, oh, what are they thinking about me? What's this? What are they thinking? What are they saying? What are they thinking? Are they judging me? Am I being judged? Because it's them, right? Bless you! You're welcome! This is a nervous yapper. I can't tell if it's a person A or person B. And the reason why it matters is because whoever the nervous yapper is the one that's like trying to put a curse on you. I mean, I guess it does matter. It does. But I can't tell if person B is a nervous yapper because they're both getting karma. If person B, they're going to like, I'm getting like word vomit. This nervous yapper, they're going to unintentionally spill the beans on something. This nervous yapper is either the person that put the curse on you and they're going to be spilling the... I feel like... Who's the nervous yapper? I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. But yeah, so there's a nervous yapper here. And I feel like also the second thing I'm getting with silence in reverse, you're not silenced. You're still alive and kicking. Your voice box is good. You have no problem speaking up for yourself. Boundaries, setting your lines, saying no, saying yes. Whatever it is that you want to say, you have no problem saying that. There's nothing wrong with your voice. I'm getting somebody wanted a tremble in your voice. Like they wanted you to be afraid. They wanted to mess with your throat chakra so you wouldn't speak up. Right? I'm getting that one song. It's like a mumble. And then the person says, speak up. And then it's like a mumble again. It's like a rap song. And then the person says like, speak up. And then they'll get a little bit louder. And then the last time it goes like, speak up. And then that's when the guy starts rapping. I feel like God was just like, listen, you need to speak up. Like, say what you got to say. And now that's it. There's a nervous yapper here. Yeah. But you know what's interesting, though? Let them. Because this nervous yapper, they're going to unintentionally spill the beans. And the thing is, they can't even help it. Because, again, they have to keep talking. They don't know how to... This is somebody who... They don't know the arts of silence. They don't know how to be quiet. They always have to talk. Right? They have to. They don't have it in them to just enjoy the silence. The quiet moments. Right? They can't just, like, shut up. They can't do that. So let them, right? It's crazy. You know what's so funny? Someone who can't shut up is mad at you because you're too quiet. Or because you're able to just bless you. Or because you're keeping something to yourself and you're not. This is I think this is why. So whoever this nervous yapper is, they get mad because you're not a nervous yapper too. You just that's why I was saying, I was hearing that one song in my head by Bad Bunny, and the song is called Calladita. It's a really good song. But in English, the word means quiet girl. So you could be a quiet girl or a quiet guy. You're not out here like in everybody's face and everybody's ears. And this person gets mad at that. I don't care. That makes no sense. Like, why? You're mad. You can't shut up, and you're mad because someone does know how to shut up. Like, because someone is not talking. Like, it doesn't make sense. Right? That's why, like I said, this person, they don't make sense. And the fact that there's a person that wanted to curse you just because, like, for what? Like, what is the reason? What is the reason? Right? It doesn't make sense. This is an idiot. This person, they're an idiot. So you have an idiot, and then you have a nervous yapper. My God. Where's the third person? Because it's like Three Stooges now. Like, there's got to be a third person. I think I'm done with this deck. Black Cat. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. These people are of no, like, they are, you are far beyond, like, there's no, they're like weaklings compared to you. You're far past them. It's so crazy too. It could even be like, oh, they're smarter than me, I'm gonna curse them just because. Or they're prettier than me, I'm gonna curse them just because. Or they're cooler than me, I'm gonna curse them just because. Or they get more girls than me, I'm gonna curse them just because. Like, whatever it is, it was just, it's not, it got rejected. Like, what you're doing, it's not, no. And, oh, wow, this card fell into my fire. Look. Right there. It says toxic relationship. So this is someone you had a toxic relationship with. I'm also getting that this person, they thrive off of toxic relationships. They broke spiritual laws, yeah, because they were trying to, so they couldn't get the universe on their side to 242 to curse you, right? Because the universe, like, for what? Like, no. So they took it upon themselves to put karma in their hands, and the universe is like, you're doing, like, that's so unnecessary. Like, you don't need to be doing all that. And they're like, yes, I do, I have to. And the universe is like, no, you really don't, because you don't know what you're about to 24 get yourself involved in, or, like, you don't know, you have no understanding the depths of the consequences and the repercussions of what you're doing. Like, you don't understand. Like, you don't get it. Like, you're not, nothing you're doing is justified. They broke spiritual laws. I keep getting a nervous yapper. Whoever this person is, too, when they get really, really nervous, they get like a bead of sweat. above their lip. So this person could like man, man, there's just things I don't want to see. You were right about everything. So you knew what this person was doing, or you caught on to what this person was doing to you. We have the letter U, somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name, or place. But I feel like you're happy. I feel like you knew to cut this person off, or to like end something, or to distance yourself, because you knew like somebody was being weird in your energy, and they were like trying to do things, and you could have picked up on that, like whoa, you've got some weird animosity towards me, and it's not really justified. You could have also been wondering like what you've done, and you're literally just being you. Like I said, you're just you. It just is. You are just the way you are. You is just the way you is. From the beginning of this reading, I said because of something is just the way it is. That's you. You just are the way you are. And you could have picked up on this person having like weird animosity towards you, or feeling some type of way about you, or doing something weird and sneaky in your energy. It's this person. And then you have like another person, like a nervous yapper, who's like trying to like play the mediator, right? They're trying to be a mediator. I keep getting that. But the thing is, it's not, no one asked them to do this. They're doing this of their own volition because they want to be involved. They want to be in the middle of the drama, right? They want to be, oh, I know, and like they'll repeat the story, and then people will be like, oh, how do you know? Be like, because I was there, or because she told me, or because he told me, and blah blah blah. Like that's, they want to be in it, right? And that's why God's like, you're cut off, because they're now like, you got one person that's cursing you, or try to, and you have another person that they just want to be nosy, they want to be involved, and it's just like, you're just here because you want entertainment, you want a show. So this person, God's like, okay, well, if you really want to be entertained that bad, I'm going to give you guys something to be entertained about. Have fun with your lives. Now you could be so entertained by that, you can't possibly be entertained by anything else, because of all the things you're being entertained in your life at this moment. An abundance. You want entertainment? Here is an abundance of entertainment in your life. And they're not liking it. They don't like what they're watching, what they're seeing, what they're feeling, what they're hearing, what they're looking at, what they're eating, what they're breathing, what they're wearing. They don't like none of that. This is like the crappiest show on earth. Like, they want to change the channel, but they can't, because it's their channel. God said, you want entertainment? Here is an abundance of entertainment for you, specifically for you. Enjoy. And they hate it. They hate the channel that they're watching, because it's their channel. They can't do anything about it. The letter V could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name of a word or a place. And then we have love triangle. Somebody trying to get you involved in a love triangle, or this is somebody who wants to be the other woman or the other man, or wanted to be the other woman or other man, or they find it like they find victory in being the other woman or another man. So I feel like this person that was like the in-betweener, the nervous yapper, this person could find joy in like, Lord have mercy. You know what's so crazy? For a lot of the people in the collective, for a lot of you, this person that you were in a toxic relationship with, right, and the person that was being a mediator, the mediator was also with your person while you were with your person, or being a mediator while being with your, for some of you it was while you were with your person and after you were with your person. It's like they were there when you were with your person, and they were there with your person after you moved on from your person. And they're like the mediator, like they want to be this person, like because what did it say about honor? Honor, there's no honor fitting a fool. So honor is not fitting for a fool. Yeah, the mediator. The mediator is the one that was, they have no honor. And it's crazy because they feel like they were doing something honorable and just by being a friend to you and also being with your person behind your back while they were with your person, and or while you were separated or gone or left your person. I feel like they're trying to wear the armor of like a very just and honorable person, but it's not fitting. The armor is way, way too big and too heavy for this person. They cannot wear it. The armor of honor and just, they can't wear it. But and the reason why is because this person, they had a thrill. They truly, genuinely enjoyed being in the middle of drama. This is someone who enjoys being the other man or enjoys being the other woman. They love that. They love that. And that's why they're not going anywhere either. Because they weren't being genuinely like, oh, maybe you should talk to... No. They were only doing that so that way you and your person can stay together. So that way, because it's like, there's something... They like the secret dynamic of it. It's like, did you work things out with your wife or did you work things out with your husband? Right? It's like something low bar quality of this woman or low bar quality of this man. And they have no honor for that. They don't. You see, they have, this is like a perfect example. A man and like a husband and a wife, and then you have like the third party, which would be this person. They have no business being in the middle of a marriage. This person got in the middle of a marriage or the middle of a relationship, and they had no business, but they enjoyed it. They front row seat, the drama, the thrill, the excitement, right? And then they'll be like, oh, have you worked things out with so-and-so? Maybe you should reach out to so-and-so. But it's like, now you know I'm not going to do that. And you know and I know that there's no reason for me to do that. So why is it that you're asking me to reach out to so-and-so? Or why is it that you're saying I should reach out to so-and-so? There's no reason for that. Because it benefits this person. They get to be in the middle of drama. They get to have this title of being the other man or the other woman. Or like they get to have like that front row seat of like, I know because of this, I know because of that. I was there. I'm the one who delivers the messages to and from. I know who says what to who when because I deliver the messages. It's like they were trying to be like a carrier pigeon, right? Well, so and so said this. Okay, well, so and so said that, right? But the thing is, I feel like if so and so, if person A, the one that's trying to curse you, would tell person B to tell you something, person B, the nervous yapper, they would like switch things up. I have a feeling that person B was deliberately making situations worse when it came to the communication. Like if this person that was trying to curse you would tell person B to tell you something, either they wouldn't tell you or they would tell you in a very like negative way, which would make things worse. Or if you would tell person B something to tell person A, right? Because this person wanted to be a carrier pigeon so bad, 3344. They either person A never got the messages, or person A would get something like completely off, or it would be like twisted. All right, so I gotta move on now. But they truly found joy in this. Like they felt like this was a win for them. Like they felt like I'm getting this weird like fronter, this weird fake person. They felt like they were in the Six of Wands doing this. Like they truly felt like they won in life by being the other woman or being the other man. Like that is like the peak of their accomplishments in life. Yes, congratulations, you're the other woman. Congratulations, you're the other man. Yeah. That's how they felt. That's how they felt. Which is like, it's so funny because on the bottom, what was it? I already shuffled it. On the bottom, it says, I have goals and dreams. And it's like, that's the height of your like that's the peak for you, being the other woman, being the other man, like that's what you pride yourself on. That's your only goal in life, right? Like you're proud of being a mistress or Mr. whatever, right? Not even aiming for a wife or being a husband. Not even aiming for your own home, your own title, your own this, your own that. No? You really want to be a mistress? You really want to be the other man? Alright. That's what I'm saying. Like, the armor of honor is too big for this person. They can't... It's just like... they're wearing armor and you can hear it clinking and clanking and squeaking. And it's like... They sit down in the armor and then, like, they sink in. Right? Because they don't fit it. They don't fit. You have to look inside. Hello in there! Right? And they're like, yeah, I'm in here! Because the armor, this is not an honorable person. And I'm telling you, to be an honorable person, that's just tough. Every day, every second, you have to choose it, right? And some days, listen, a woman of honor, a man of honor, a lady of honor, a knight of honor, whatever, it's like that shit's... You're gonna have a hard time walking around putting on an armor that doesn't fit you. We got petty woman. And then we have 8th house Scorpio. Or you could be a Scorpio. Or I feel like with the 8th house here that also talks about ending. So you could have ended a situation with these people, with this person, either person A, person B, or both of them. You could have ended a situation with them. Because the 8th house also talks about endings and beginnings. So when you ended something with these people, you reborn. You reborn. 373. You had a reborn. You had a rebirth. When you ended this, right? What happens like with the phoenix? The phoenix dies and then it's reborn in the ashes. So you left these people in the ashes and you had a rebirth. You were born again. I don't know why I can't say it the right way. But yeah, you ended this with these people. And for a lot of you, it was the petty woman that was the nervous yapper. So this could have been like somebody who thrills in being a mistress. So for some of you, person A is a man, right? The person that was trying to curse you. And person B is the petty woman that was like messing around with your person while you were with your person behind your back, and then after you left, right? And this person is like, have you decided to reach out? Have you reached out to, well, have you considered, right? And it's because I also feel like for a lot of you too, the only reason why they were doing that to see like, well, that's my man now. Are you talking to your husband again? Because that's my man now. That's my woman now. Are you talking to your wife again? Because that's my woman now. It's like that. Boy. Man. If only you guys knew, right? Alright. What time is it? Wow. I'm going to get 2 of these. And then I'm going to move on. I do feel like the 2 of them, they did a lot of... I don't want to say it because, you know, they did like a lot of sex magic together. Sex ritual, sex magic. They did a lot of that together. Right? Under candlelight. Even with like blood. They did a lot of that gory stuff together. To like bring karma upon the collective. Alright? So either this is your ex-husband and his mistress, or this is your ex-wife and her mistress, or Mr. whatever. Right? Or this is your ex-husband and his mister. Alright? Or this is your ex-wife and her, like I said. Whoever is this, alright, so you're either the divine feminine or the divine masculine in this reading. You would know, so take it how it resonates. Okay? But this is, they both worked together to speed something up for you. Idiots. And it's like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Like, Dumb and Dumber. Wait, Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Yeah. Marriage in reverse. So for some of you, this is somebody that got in the middle of your marriage. For some of you, this is somebody who you divorced or you are divorcing currently. Alright? Because there was somebody that was trying to like deliberately go out of their way to be because I'm telling you, it's the peak of their existence. Their only goal in life was to be the other woman or the other man. And seeing as you could have been like the closest marriage around, I do feel like that's a lot for that's really the reason why it was you. One, because of this woman could have already felt some type of way about you, and two, because I hate to say it, but you were the closest marriage to this woman. It's kind of like you literally opened the door to this woman. It's like, here, welcome to my marriage, please destroy it. For some of you, you let this man into your home and he, right? So, but for a lot of you, this is someone you are divorced from or you are currently divorcing, right? Yeah. Now here's the thing. Yeah. If you opened the door to this marriage, it is what it is, right? You live, you learn, you went through the shame, or you're going through the shame, you're going through the guilt, you've gone through the guilt, whatever it is. Forgive yourself and move on, right? Because God could have told you this is someone that you don't want to open the door because they will try to get into your marital bed. And you're like, no, it's okay. It's just alright, guys. She's cool or he's cool, right? And God's like, alright. So now you know. Shit happens. Alright? And if it was this easy for this woman or this man to take your person, let them have them. Right? Because they want your person anyways. They could have had potential to be your person. But if it was so easy for them to succumb to some temptation, right, then, you know, let it be. It is what it is. You got it. Right? I do feel like for a lot of you, this person contacted you asking, well, have you talked to your husband? Have you talked to your wife? Right? Is because in their mind, well, I won. That's my man now. I won. That's my woman now. And they were only doing that to see if the two of you were gonna. This woman, it was very threatened by this marriage or this bond that the two of you had or has or have. You'll figure, wherever you are in the story, you'll know. Or this man, right? It just, there's something about this that they wanted that, right? But they're still asking you, or asking this person, are you still talking to your wife? Are you still talking to your husband? Right? And it's like, damn, girl, you got the person. Relax. Or you won. You have her. Why are you so worried? Like, what are you... I'm hearing how you get him is how you lose him. Ooh. So this man is going to be leaving this woman or has already left this woman. Or this woman is leaving this man or has already left this man. Or this man is leaving this man. Or this woman is leaving this woman. Same-sex couples applies here. It doesn't... Listen. I know how the world works. Alright? And... the stories I could tell. Collective. And I know I say that a lot, but listen. If I sat here and started telling you stories, we would be here for months. Because I have no shortage of experience and stories and happenings and... Alright, let me get one more. I'm also getting someone trying to say you are a petty woman or you were the petty woman. And it's crazy because the only saying that is because you're not chasing after this man, or if you're the petty, if someone's saying that you're a petty man, they're only saying that because you're not fighting anybody, you're not chasing anybody. Like, if you want to go, I'm not chasing you. And someone is saying that you're petty because of that. Oh, they're just being petty. Which is weird because you're saying that the collective is petty because they're not chasing after what was taken from them or what was stolen from them. Oh, you're being petty because you're just going to give up like that? Yes, go ahead, take them. You want her, take her. You want him, take him. I'm good. You won, yay! Why are you mad? You won, you got it. You got the prize, right? You're good. Why are you so weird? This is what you wanted, right? This person, they had the Six of Swords, all the Six of Wands in their head. That's all they could see. They thought they were going to be taking someone's marriage, relationship, position, and then move on with the Six of Swords and be happy. But something's not, it's not, they're not happy. They're experiencing karma and they're stuck. Just as this person. It's so weird. Like, this is what you wanted. You wanted this. You wanted that man. You wanted that woman. So what? What is the problem? I don't understand. This is what you wanted. And God's like, you want it that bad? So God's like, collective, do you want that man? Collective's like, no. God's like, collective, you want that woman? Collective's like, no. God's like, okay, well then I guess if you don't want them, they can have them. And they're like, what? No, I want to be the other man. I want to be the other woman. I don't really want my own relationship. It's too much work. I don't really want a relationship. I don't really want to be the matriarch of a household, or I don't want to be a provider. It's too much work. But that's what you wanted. So you got it. But now look at you. You can't even be a matriarch, or you can't even be a provider. But that's what you wanted. So you got it. That's why you got to be careful what you wish for. Because you don't even know that what you just did, you did this woman in the collective a blessing. Because now you're stuck with his karma and his demons. You did this woman, you did this man a blessing. You did, because now you're stuck with her demons and her things and her that. You did the collective a blessing. That's not what I wanted. Lovers reverse, yeah. And this is somebody that at one point could have been a lover of yours, an ex-husband, an ex-wife. You're either going through a divorce or a breakup or a separation, or you have already, which is crazy because these two people are as well, or they have, or they're going to be, or they're in the process of this right now. There's something so funny about, because I keep hitting like a cycle. It's like man wants woman, right? But woman wants, so let's say Ashley wants Ben, but Ben wants Sarah, and Sarah wants to be by herself. So Sarah leaves because Ben also wants Ashley. These are names, whatever. And so Sarah's like, I'm going to do you guys a solid. You guys can be together. I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be living life. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be happy. Enjoy. And Ben's like, great, I get Ashley. And Ashley's like, cool, I get Ben, but where's Sarah? And now Ben's like, yeah, where is Sarah? And Ben's like, I don't want Ashley. I want Sarah. And Ashley's like, well, what about me? And Ben's like, I want Sarah. But Sarah, she wants her freedom. She wants to be happy. She's good. You guys wanted each other, go ahead. But Ben doesn't want Ashley. Ben wants Sarah. Ashley doesn't really want Ben. She only wanted Ben because Ben was with Sarah. And now, I also feel like there was something about like impending doom syndrome with this person. The realization, wow, I'm really going to have to be a wife, or I'm really going to have to be a husband, or I'm really going to have to be like in a relationship that's appropriate. It's just me and one other person. There's something that like really freaked out this person. So person A only did it because it was fun and it was like the height and it was like, yeah, I get to be, not to have real responsibilities. And person A did it out of like temptation, and now they're realizing, wow, I just chose the wrong person because I can't build with this person. This person has no loyalty. I've seen it. I've seen how much loyalty they have, and they have none. And they're like, well, where's Sarah? She was loyal to me, and Sarah's like, no, thank you. Right? So, you're good. I'm hearing everybody's breaking up, but these people, they are. You're fine. You're fine, collective. So you could have already known about these people. So it's like, if you're gonna do it behind my back, I might as well step aside, get out of the equation, and let you guys do what you want to do. And then 551, I'm good. You don't have to hide it anymore. I'm gonna be on my own. And they're like, there's no fun if we have to hide it. Like, it's no fun if we have to, like, be open about it. Like, it's fun. It's like it's a secret. If it's the other man, it's the other woman. It's funner that way. And they're like, Collective's like, I don't know what to tell you because I don't want to. I'm good. But it's this woman. It's only fun if it's like a secret, like it's hush hush, right? Because she gets to be the other woman, or he gets to be the other man. Like it's exciting, right? It's no fun if I have to be in an open, like everybody knows who I'm with, and it's just not fun that way. But that's what you wanted. You guys wanted to be together behind my back, so just be together. I'm good. I can step to the side, no problem. And some person, this petty woman, she's like, oh, the collective's being petty because they don't want to stay with you while we sneak around behind your back. And it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. 8 of Wands, reversed. They want to communicate with you. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but they can't. Neither of them can communicate with you. Because you know that they're both untrustworthy. You don't trust either of them. And they're getting frustrated. I feel like this woman, she's getting frustrated because she wants to talk to you before this man can talk to you. And she knows this man is like dying, like itching to talk to you. And she's like anxious because she doesn't know she's the anxious one. She's getting anxious because she's like, what is he going to tell her? What is he going to tell her? What is he going to tell her? Are they going to get back together? Are they going to get back together? She's getting anxious because she can't talk to you and he can't talk to you. And she knows he wants to talk to you. And she's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She's like sweating. I feel like at this point, he doesn't care if she talks to you first. He's just going to be like, this is this is that, blah, 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 whatever. Like, he's ready to face the consequences. But this woman, there's something about, like, she's still holding on to, like, this mask. And that's why she's anxious, because she knows that the minute that this man starts talking to you first, he's going to tell her everything. Or he's going to tell you everything. That's including her part that she played in whatever this was. So she's the nervous one. I feel like she's a nervous yapper too, because she's also trying to like talk to you to see if she can like spin the block with words, like talk to you about like random things or fill your head up with confusions, things that really don't matter or make sense, right? While trying to like, oh, just so you know, you need to be careful of blah blah blah, or just so you know, I heard homegirl was blah 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 blah, right? And it's just like to already like taint your. I mean, you already don't trust these people, but I feel like she's trying to rush in first before he does, so that way she can kind of like, I don't know, like throw him under the bus. That's sneaky. That's kind of clever though, to be doing that. Yeah. I'm hearing what a wild web we weave when we first learn to deceive. Yeah, this woman, she's good at being a manipulator and a deceiver. This is a really, really good emotional manipulator. She's really good at doing that. Or this is a man doing this. So you could be a Scorpio, he could be a Scorpio, or this other woman could be a Scorpio. Or this is just about you ending things with these people, this friendship, this relationship, and then you just started living life. But these people, they cannot communicate with you. Also, this man isn't talking to this woman anymore either, and that's really making her mad. Because she needs to talk to him in order to emotionally manipulate him, and she cannot do that. She's like, how can I emotionally manipulate you if you won't talk to me? This woman is really losing it, right? On top of the karma that she's experiencing. And I'm not saying that he's not at fault. Absolutely, he is. And collective, I would have to say you too are at fault because you opened that door. But you know now what you didn't know then. All right, so forgive yourself and move on. Forgive him, move on. Forgive her, move on. If they can't forgive themselves, it is what it is. I forgive you all. Go be happy. Live your life. Leave me alone. That's it. All right. But everybody definitely had a part to play in this. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's, But I would say the cursing and all of that stuff, there was a line that was definitely crossed that was unjustified and it was not necessary. And that's where they broke the spiritual laws. All right. That was not necessary. That was unjust. Right. You may have had a part to play by opening that door and letting in this man or letting in this woman, but that's it, right? There was no reason for you to deserve any of this karma that was dealt by them or these curses that they were trying to put on you. That was not, there's no fault in that for you. Like, you did not deserve that at all, right? You already got the consequences by you opened the door, this person jumped into the bed, that was your consequence. The consequences of that was, God's like, if you open this door, they're going to jump in your bed. So you open that door, they jumped on your bed. That's the consequences. You already paid that price, right? So just so we're clear on that. Right? Six of Wands reverse. Yeah, this man is frustrated. And he's putting up a guard toward this woman. Because he's realizing by being involved with this woman, his life has been a complete disaster. He's been nothing but experiencing delays and karma. And this woman is like, if you can't talk to me, how can I emotionally manipulate you? And he's like, you are diabolically twisted. He's realizing I also feel like he's trying to like blame her for the way his life turned out, which realistically, like, you need to own up to your shit too, right? But he is realizing like she had a heavy hand in the way the downfall of his life went, because by doing whatever they did, they're both experiencing karma. So he's got a guard put up to her now as well. Oh, heavy Sagittarius as well. There's a lot of things here. A big tone in this is spiritual growth, wisdom, higher learning, because now he's learning, right? You learned, wow, these people they're not loyal to me. You learned that, so you ended this relationship, this friendship, and you moved on. This man is realizing, I have to put my guard up to this petty woman who is emotionally manipulating me, right? So he's learning, right? He's knowing now what he didn't know then. We got Sagittarius out here twice. I'm also getting that this man is trying to turn a new leaf with his morals and his ethics, his code of conduct, his moral compass. He's trying to be a better him. So kudos, congratulations, right? But I don't know what you're gonna do if they're able to like get in contact with you, collective. If it were me, I would keep them blocked. But do with that what you will if you want to unblock them, right? She's a whole new woman or he's a whole new man, which does happen, rare, but it does happen, right? The whole point of life is to learn and grow and make mistakes. learn and grow, and make mistakes. Learn and grow, right? So, do with that what you will. That's up to you, right? I can't say that they haven't changed because I don't know these people. I don't know. So. Someone saying, you do know me. Gotcha. King of Cups. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it. King of Cups on the fence with the Knight of Swords on the fence. Yeah. This man, they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Wow. There's fire, a lot of fire energy. This person, they're like very passionate about, they're on a mission right now. This man, my ears, man, they're like, if they feel like they're popping, like my ears, they have so much pressure in them right now. Oh my God. It's kind of like being on an airplane. You know when you go on an airplane and the airplane goes up and like that pressure and it starts putting it on your ears? That's what I'm feeling right now. My ears hurt really bad right now. One trick to do is to chew gum. I tried that a couple times, but it's hit or miss. Yeah, this person, they're on the mission right now. This person, like, they'll stop at nothing to be able to contact you. They really want to change their fate. They want to change something desperately. They want to change. They want to change something. But they're stuck. They can't. I feel like this person, they're desperate to prove to you how much they've grown. Like it's gnawing at, like, in the pit of them. It's gnawing. Like, please, collective, let me show you how much I've changed, please. It's like that. Like, they're desperate to show you how much they've changed. Oh. I'm also getting that spirit is, like, pulling them towards you. But that's, how do I say that before? That could be, I don't want to say punishment, but that is a consequence of their growth, of their spiritual enlightenment, realizing the wrongs and wanting so badly to correct them. And it's like spirit is telling them, you need to correct this. You need to make this right. And they're trying desperately. They want to, right? But it's so funny. I mean, it's amusing, all right? Because you, collective, you could just be like, no. And Spirit's like, all right, well, they said no. That's that. But then Spirit is also like, you need to make this right. You need to apologize. You need to come clean. Right? And you're like, no. Spirit's like, oh, well, they said no. And it's like, it's a very tricky there, right? Because it's kind of like you can say no only for a certain amount of time. And it's like, that is like, you're allowed to say no for a certain amount of time before Spirit will then turn to you and be like, okay, now is the time to hear them out. Because that's going to happen. God, Spirit is going to say, yes, my love. No, open the Bible. Leave it open. And don't be drawing on precious moments either. Listen, you threw the donuts up there. I have to wait for them to come down. They're still stuck up there. She said, ow. So yeah. So it's kind of like they're being tortured. They're suffering right now because of their desperate desire to come clean and talk to you. And you're just like, no. And they can't do anything about that. They have to obey. They have to abide by that. They just be like, they have to be like, okay, I'll just sit here and suffer and wait until you're ready. And they have no choice but to do that because, and I hate to say this, collective, there will be a time when Spirit's going to turn to you and tap you on the shoulder and say, okay, now it's time to hear them out. They've suffered enough. Okay? And I know a lot of you are like, I don't want to hear that, but there's a time for everything. Okay? It could be this lifetime, it could be the next lifetime, it could be the next one, it could be the next one. But there will come a time where Spirit's going to be like, you should listen to them now. And you don't even have to turn around. Because they'll be like right next to you. Right? Because they've been working and growing and working and growing and working and growing and working and growing and right? Whether or not you want to forgive them, that's up to you. Alright? You probably should, just so you can move on. Right? You don't have any debts and qualms when you pass. But do with that what you will. But Spirit is going to be like, at least do them the courtesy of just hearing them out, and that's it. That's it. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to, or you don't have to accept their apology. You don't have to make things right. You don't have to mend a bridge. You don't have to be friends. You don't have to get back together. You don't have to hold their hands. You don't have to do none of that. Just listen. That's it. That's it. Just listen. Okay? So this is a reading. Bye.